Welcome to Fluent English Daily, the professional way to master the English.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fluent English Daily. I hope you are feeling calm and ready to learn today.
Hello, Emily, and hello to our wonderful listeners. It is so good to be here with you again.
You look a little thoughtful today, John. Is everything okay?
Oh, yes, I am just tired. I have so many things to do today. My schedule is full.
I understand. We all have busy days.
Exactly. But, Emily, I stopped for a moment. I was not sure about the word. Do I have a lot of job or a lot of work?
Aha! That is a very common question. It is easy to make a mistake there. Actually, talking about job versus work is our special topic today.
Oh, perfect. I really need to know the difference. Let's make it simple for everyone.
It is interesting, John. Our listeners are so brave. Learning a new language is a big task. It takes courage to speak.
You are absolutely right, Emily. It takes a lot of courage. Sometimes we worry about making mistakes. We worry about using the wrong word.
Exactly. And today we are talking about a very specific challenge. We are talking about the difference between job versus work.
Yes, that is a big one.
It is. I remember when I was learning a second language, I always confused similar words. It felt frustrating. Have you ever felt that way, John?
Oh, certainly. Many times. I would stop speaking because I was afraid. I didn't want to sound silly. But specifically with English, the job versus work difference is very common. It confuses many people.
That is so true, and I want to tell our listeners right now, it is okay. It is okay if you mix them up. We understand you.
Yes, we understand. The goal is to connect, not to be perfect. So let's look at this calmly. Emily, how do you feel when you think about your daily tasks? Do you think about your job or your work?
That is a great question. When I think about my title, who I am professionally, I think of my job. Being a podcast host is my job. It is a specific role. I can have one job or two jobs. It is something I can count.
Aha, I see. So a job is a noun, it is a thing, it is your position.
Exactly. But work, that feels different. How does it feel? Work feels like the action. It is the effort I put in. When I sit at my desk and write these scripts, I am doing work.
Right. Thoughtful. I like that explanation. Work is the activity, it is the energy we use. And here is a common English-speaking mistake. People often try to count work.
Oh, yes, I hear that often. Someone might say, I have 3 works to do today.
Yes, and that sounds a little unnatural in English, because work is, how do we say it? It is general. You cannot count it like apples or oranges. You just have a lot of work.
Or too much work.
Exactly. We all have too much work sometimes. So for job versus work for beginners, think of it this way. Your job is the name of your role. Work is what you do inside that role.
That is a very clear way to say it, John.
Thank you. You know, using job or work in daily English correctly changes how people understand you. If you say, I love my work, you mean you love the activities you do every day.
Right. But if you say, I love my job, you might mean you love the company, the title, and the position.
Precisely. It's a small difference, but it changes the feeling.
And feelings are important. When we talk about our careers, we're often talking about stress or passion or tiredness.
Yes, it is personal.
John, let's imagine a situation. Imagine a listener is at a cafe. They meet a new friend. They want to talk about their career. What should they say?
Good scenario. Well, if they want to say what they do for a living, they should use job. They can say, I have a new job at the bank.
Perfect. I have a new job.
But if they want to say they're busy, they should use work. They can say, I have a lot of work to do this week.
I see. So job for the title, work for the busy feeling.
Exactly. These English nouns, job and work, can be tricky, but once you feel the difference, it becomes natural.
It does become natural. And to our listeners, please do not worry if you still feel unsure. It takes time.
Yes, take your time. Listening to conversations like this helps. You're retraining your brain to hear the pattern.
Just listen to the flow. I am at work. I like my job. Good job. Hard work.
Good job and hard work. Those are two very good phrases to remember.
John, I think we have done a good job explaining this today.
And it didn't feel like hard work at all, Emily.
No, it didn't. Talking with you is always nice. Listeners, I want you to take a moment now. Think about your day tomorrow. Do you have a job to go to? Do you have work to finish? Just think about those two sentences in your mind.
That's a good practice. Visualize your day.
We are going to continue this topic in the next section. We will look at some very specific examples and sentences you can use immediately. Are you ready for that, John?
I am certainly ready. Let's help our listeners speak with confidence.
John, since we are talking about how brave our listeners are, I want to help them with something specific today, something that often causes confusion. I want to talk about the job versus work difference.
Ah, yes, that is a very important topic. I hear people mix these up often.
Exactly. It is one of the most common English-speaking mistakes. The words seem the same, but the English nouns job and work actually follow different rules. Shall we look at them slowly?
Yes, please. Let's make it clear. Where should we start?
Let's start with job. A job is a specific profession or a role. It is a noun that you can count. For example, you can say, I have a new job, or she has had 3 jobs in 5 years.
Ah, I see. So because it is countable, I can use numbers with it. 1 job, 2 jobs.
Precisely. Think of it as a specific title. My job is a podcaster, but work is different.
How is it different?
Work is usually an uncountable noun. It describes the general activity or the effort you do. You cannot count it.
Oh, so I cannot say, I have many works to do today.
No, John, that is the mistake. You must say, I have a lot of work to do, or I have much work. You never add an S to the end of work when talking about your daily tasks.
Wow, I bet many listeners are nodding their heads right now. It is such a small detail, but it makes your English sound much more natural.
It really does. Just remember, a job is what you are paid to do, the position. Work is the action you do all day.
That feels very clear now. I feel ready to use these words correctly.
I'm glad to hear that, John. I think it would be helpful to hear these words in a real situation. Shall we practice a short conversation using them? John, knowing the rule is good, but speaking is better. Shall we practice together? I think our listeners are ready to try using these words.
I would love that, Emily. Practicing helps us remember. It helps us avoid those common English speaking mistakes. It makes us feel more confident.
Exactly. We will do this slowly. This is a shadowing exercise. I will say a simple sentence. John, you repeat it clearly. Then we will give our listeners a quiet moment to speak it themselves. No rush. Just feel the words.
Okay, I am ready. And to our listeners, please take a deep breath with me. Inhale audibly. Relax your shoulders. Let's focus on the sound.
Wonderful. Here is the first sentence. We're focusing on the noun job. Listen carefully. I have a new job.
I have a new job.
Perfect. Remember, a job is a specific position. It is countable. You can count it. One job, two jobs.
Right, it is one specific thing. Let's say it again. I have a new job. Now you try, listener.
Very good. Now let's look at the job versus work difference with the next sentence. This is about work. Listen. I have a lot of work today.
I have a lot of work today.
Yes. Notice that John did not say a work. We cannot count work. It is the activity. It is the effort you make.
Yes, exactly. It is heavy, like a pile of tasks. I have a lot of work today. Your turn. Say it softly.
You are doing great. This job versus work for beginners practice is very helpful. Let's try another English noun job work example. This one is about where you go. Listen. I go to work at 8 a.m.
I go to work at 8 a.m.
Notice we usually say go to work. We do not usually say go to my job for the daily travel.
Aha, it is the place or the routine. I go to work. It sounds very natural. Try it, everyone. I go to work at 8 a.m.
Okay, one last one. This is a common phrase. It is a compliment. Listen. Good job.
Good job.
Yes, we say this when someone finishes a task well. It is very friendly. It means well done.
I use this all the time. Good job. It feels nice to say. Try it for yourself.
You see, the job versus work in daily English becomes easier when you speak it.
It feels more natural now. The rhythm helps.
It does. We are building a habit together. Don't worry if you make mistakes. It's just part of learning.
We're right here with you. We're proud of your effort.
Now that we have practiced the sentences, I think we are ready for something a little different. We are going to listen to a short story.
Oh, I love stories. They help us see the words in real life.
Exactly. So find a comfortable position, close your eyes if you want to. Let's listen to a story about a busy day. That practice was wonderful, John. I feel very calm now. I hope our listeners do too.
Me too, Emily. It is nice to understand the difference clearly. When we practice, the words become easier to use.
Exactly. You know, John, knowing the grammar is the first step, but using it to talk about your own life, that is the real goal.
Yes, when we speak about our own lives, the words stick in our minds better.
So I want to hear from our friends listening at home. It is time for our question of the day.
Oh, I love this part. What is the question today?
We are thinking about job versus work. So here is the question. How was your work today? Or do you like your job?
Those are good questions. Can we give them some examples? Sometimes it is hard to start.
Of course. Let's give 5 simple examples.
Okay, example number 1. You could say, I love my job because the people are friendly.
That is a happy answer. Example number 2. Maybe you are tired. You can say,
I had too much work to do today.
Ah, I know that feeling. Sometimes the tasks are heavy. Example number 3. My job is very close to my house.
Very practical. Here's example number 4. I finished all my work early.
Wow, that is a great feeling. And finally, example number 5. I'm looking for a new job.
Sometimes change is good. So, listeners, please answer in the comments if you can, or just say the answer out loud to yourself.
Don't worry about making mistakes. Just try to use the words.
Exactly. We are here to support you. Now, let's take a deep breath and look back at what we learned today. Thank you so much for spending this quiet time with us today. We explored the job versus work difference together. It is a small detail, but understanding it makes your English feel more natural and complete.
Yes, it is nice to be clear. Just remember, your job is the specific name of your profession, but work is the general effort or action you do every day.
Exactly. And please do not worry if you make mistakes. Using job or work in daily English correctly takes time. Be kind to yourself as you learn. You are doing a wonderful job.
We are very proud of you. Do not rush. Just listen, breathe, and practice a little bit every day.
We will be here for you in the next episode. Have a peaceful and happy day, everyone.
Goodbye. Take care.